Hey guys, now in this video we're going to talk about websites. Not necessarily how to build them and how to maintain them, but more what information do you actually want to put on your website. The most important thing I can say to you is who is your target audience? What kind of person is going to be visiting your website? For example, a kit list isn't so necessary on a mobile DJ website. In fact, it can scare some people off. Most of the people who are going to be visiting your website aren't going to really know what any of the gear is, they just want to have a mobile DJ. So putting all your kit list on there and explaining every single little detail of pieces of equipment you have isn't really necessary because they're going to have no idea what it is. You just want to give them an outline of the service you can provide with the professional equipment you have. Make sure you put all the options you have when booking a disco, so put all your optional extras on there and the different setups you have available. But don't go into too much detail on these about specific kit, just kind of say this setup would be ideal for this particular situation. That's the best way to summarise it. Photos and videos are really important for selling your services, but you don't want to flood the website with this stuff. Only put photos and videos that show off your setup really well or the service you provide. Don't flood it with photos of the same angle, the same shot, slightly different lighting. Just keep it minimal and try and only put as many photos as you think you need. People aren't going to book your service unless they can see what the setup is actually going to look like. Social media is huge, whether you use Twitter, Facebook, Google+, whatever. It's really good to have a company profile to show pictures, videos from recent events to show what you're actually doing at gigs. But make sure you don't do it as a personal profile, try and make it a company profile because that will look much more professional. Make sure they see the human side to the website. Now this may sound weird, but if someone just goes to a website and they just get all this information about a company and they can't find a single person's name on it, that might deter them from booking you. Just maybe even put a little about yourself page, talking about what you've done, your experiences, and why you're now a mobile DJ and how you think you could provide a really good service at someone's event. Even if you really want to, put a photograph of yourself up on the website. It just makes people feel more comfortable when they can actually see a person on the website as opposed to just this company. It's a good idea not to put adverts on your website. It may be tempting to earn a little bit of extra money, but it'll make you look much more professional if you've got a nice clean website, and also another mobile DJ service may end up being advertised on your own website. Lastly, to do with putting contact details on your website. When you put an email address on, try and make sure you're not using an @Gmail or @Yahoo email address. When you buy hosting for your website, quite a lot of the time you'll end up with having included email services where you can make your own custom email. So discos@blah.co.uk, and it just looks so much more professional. So there you go, those are my tips for what you should put on your mobile DJ website. If you've got anything that you think I've left out, leave them in the comments below. Speaking of websites, make sure you go check out jldjuk.com for loads of DJ posts with advice on transitioning from a bedroom to mobile DJ, mixing tips, what you should charge, tips on photography. There's loads of great DJ posts on there at the moment, so make sure you go check that out. That link will be in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.